Yes, guys, how you doing? Welcome back to Football Inc. How you doing? I hope you're all happy and healthy, doing the things you love. We got some football to talk about. Friday the 2nd of January. I'm not being funny, but 2026, thus far, the football has been stinkers. Absolute stinkers. 3 of the worst and maybe 4 of the worst games of football on New Year's Day. An absolute indictment of the Premier League. City dropped points, giving Arsenal the edge again in a title race. Tottenham booed off the pitch again. Liverpool, thumbs down from Liverpool fans. They're not happy. The fortress that was Anfield is absolutely done. And, of course, we also got to talk about Palace and Fulham. A little bit of a score draw stinker there as well. But absolute stinkfest. I hope you guys are all happy and healthy doing the things you love. We've got some transfer news, views, and clues to bring to your attention. We have to do the results of the predicciones as well. And guys, I need your help. Please smash the like button for us on the video. Hit the subscribe. If you haven't already, you know what to do. Notification button should be squeezed and comments should be dropped. And also, guys, we are on all of your podcast platforms. Please check us out, Football Inc. Find us there or search for Football Inc. Look in the description for the link and give us a follow and a rating. And lastly, before I come to find out how my man Jonny is, he's from his sickbed. He's not doing very well today. We are sponsored by OK Jersey for all of your football and sporting clobber. You know where to go. Go to OK Jersey and get yourself unbelievable prices for unbelievable value. You get even better prices with the code FINC, F-I-N-C, at checkout. 8% discounts on already sensational prices. So thank you to them for the sponsor. And thank you to you for turning up. Jonny, how are you, my man? I know you're not doing too good, are you? How are you?
Listen, I thought to myself last night, do I stay or do I go now? For some unknown reason, I decided I would go to Brentford. I witnessed football to make your eyes bleed last night. It was pretty shambolic. One of the worst games of football I've ever seen. But hey-ho, I'm sort of immune to it now. I feel like I'm wearing a Kevlar vest of crap that I'm just used to, far too used to it, Sean. But yeah, something's got to give. Listen, we've said it here on Football Inc. many, many times. I think the standard of football this season in the Premier League has been pretty poor. One of the poorest seasons I can remember for the quality of football. There's no consistency. Any team can beat anyone, which some would say, is a good thing. And I agree, it is a good thing, but it's the quality of the football. That's the problem. So we're like the Richard and Judy.
Who's Richard and who's Judy?
Richard and Judy. No, if you knew Richard and Judy, I
know who Richard and Judy. I'm saying who is Richard though, and who is Judy?
I don't know, mate.
I'll be Judy. I'll be Judy.
More like punching Judy at the moment. Listen, it's shocking. Liverpool struggling. Manchester City, just can't get it together, even though it's great to see Rodri back. But it looks like Arsenal are trying to break that hoodoo of never having won the title when they're top on New Year's Day. But the rest of the league are doing everything they can to help them win the title right now. It's a pretty sad state of affairs, but
yeah. And listen, mate. I mean, let's talk about the games before we get into the transfers. Absolute ball, but I didn't actually see the Palace Fulham game because it was on at the same time. Obviously, it was on earlier, wasn't it? But 1-1 there. Did you see the highlights of that particular game?
I watched some lowlights of the Liverpool game and I watched some lowlights of the Man City game, but I didn't see anything of the Fulham. Mateta scored and I thought it was going to finish 1-0, but Marco Silva still on his run. Was it 4 games now unbeaten? I think.
Yeah. Tom Kearney gets the equaliser in the 80th minute. Yeah. Just looking at the stats. It looks like it was. I mean, Fulham looked like they got the better of it. 58% possession, 5 shots on target to Palace's 2, 15 shots on goal, decent pass accuracy. Looks like Fulham played well, mate. Fulham are a decent team, but you know what? I don't want to hear it. A lot of teams are now they're still looking at Marco Silva as the next manager, the next guy to step up to a bigger team on a bigger plate. Let me ask this, mate. Do you think that? I was just speaking with Connor on Spurs Talk Show. And Connor was saying, he believed that Thomas Frank deserved the chance at a bigger team. So far, it hasn't really worked out. Would you say the same thing about Marco Silva?
I think he's had one at Everton. Everton are a big club. From my point of view, Everton, when I grew up, Everton were a big club.
Massive club.
And so I think he failed miserably there. But look, it doesn't mean... The thing is, once you get into that little circle of managers who get a job, you always get a job. But once you're outside the circle of trust, it's very, very difficult to get back in. There's Tim Sherwood hasn't got back in. John Terry hasn't really got in. You have to be inside the circle. But once you're in it, what a job. 18 months working somewhere and get a multi-million-pound payout for failure. It's the only job I know where you fuck
not
up.
Even 18 months, mate. Sometimes 6 months.
Where you mess up. I mean, Andrew's been sacked twice in the space of 3 months and got millions. What a racket. What an absolute racket. No, for me, Marco Silva I think he'd probably do very well, like in Spain or somewhere like that, at a club. Maybe we're doing him a disservice. It isn't the best squad he's got there, is it? I mean,
he can convert a good. He can certainly. He's got some decent players, but he certainly hasn't got any superstars, has he? Let's be honest.
No,
but
I think Brentford's out of them. I think Thomas Frank's squad was better than Fulham's squad. Before he came,
for sure.
But no, not for me. But you could be the same level that anyone. I mean, when you look at Maresca, who's gone, having only won 2 titles and the manager of the month in November, incredible.
And it changed very quickly at Chelsea.
It goes very quickly. But there was lots of rumours that he was twerking for the Man City job. That he didn't agree with some of the owners because the owners wanted to play the kids that they spent a lot of money on so they could boost the price and get them out. Because I think Todd Bowley, as I said, is a eBay business. Buy, sell, buy and sell, buy and sell. Yeah, and the football comes as a sideline. This is a business, right, where they're all out to make a lot of money. So whilst Leroy Rossigna, who's their Strasbourg boss from their other company, Blueco, maybe he's the guy that comes in, and the fact that he's been given a chance at such a big club that he toes the line and does what the Bowleys and the rest of them ask of him to play some of these younger kids to boost value and stuff like that. We shall see, but that would be a massive leap up. I from all sense and purposes, Leroy Rossigna's got very high regard, but look at the ammunition and the tools that he's been given at Strasbourg. I mean, more money's been thrown at Strasbourg than probably most clubs.
Mate, this is just embarrassing.
I know. Go on,
but what are we going to do? Are we going to come back to 2-2 when we start the game badly and just take a 2-2 or even lose the game 3-2? Are we going to show some fucking balls and win the game? Okay, so what needs to happen then? Okay, what needs to happen is when we're defending, every fucker on the pitch has to defend. Every player has to defend. And when the subs come on, you have to give us energy to win this game. Go and win the game and show more belief. Wow! Well, what are we going to do? Are we going to come back to 2-2 when we start the game?
It's unbelievable. I mean, that is motivational stuff. That is
Liam Obvious. Liam Obvious. If you're on the pitch, I want you to defend. And if you're coming on as a sub, I want you to defend. Impressive stuff, mate. Absolutely impressive stuff.
Mate, he's going to fail miserably at Chelsea. He will fail miserably at Chelsea. No chance that sort of bollocks is going to motivate a bunch of 21-year-old multi-millionaires. Like, no chance. What are we doing here? He's standing there doing the cojones thing. What are we doing here? In 2 languages, he's got to translate the qu'est-ce que c'est le cojones? Hey, où est le cojones?
Où est la balle?
What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Listen, he's the favourite. Maybe he's the yes man because You know, they've had Tommy Tuchel. Listen, they've had Tommy Tuchel, they've had Conte, they've had Mourinho, they've had some of the greatest managers there are. And yes, they've all gone. But not for me. I think Silva will probably get another chance. Who's to say would Silva go to Crystal Palace? Is that a step up or a step back from Fulham?
I think it's a marginal side grade.
I think it's sideways, isn't it?
Slight up. I think. But but I don't. That's not really the caliber I'm talking about. You know, because I think Crystal Palace's resurrection and it started with obviously Roy Hodgson and that, but I think it's basically been because of Oliver Glasner. So, and I think that that's in spite of Steve Parish's inability to
re-listen to what you said there. I thought you said Crystal Palace's erection, Roy Hodgson's erection. I was thinking not without a blue pill.
Not without a blue pill. No, definitely not. I think it's probably sideways, maybe a side grade, but I don't know. Like, I mean, what's the biggest caliber of football club that Marco Silva will get a chance at? He's not going to go to Chelsea, no chance. But
I think he could get a higher caliber of club in Spain, personally.
Yeah, he's not going to get in. Whenever Unai Emery's done at Villa, would he get a chance there? I don't think so. Maybe.
Listen, I think Unai Emery's his stock is massive, right? I'd take him at my club tomorrow. Absolutely, without any doubt whatsoever.
Would you take Maresca at Tottenham? What's his name?
It's funny. It's funny. I heard Pep last night after the Sunderland game saying, all I can say to you is Chelsea have lost a top manager in Maresca. I mean, the fact that Maresca has designed his whole appearance to look like Pep version 2. I mean, if you blink quickly, they look like the same guy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, look, Jamie O'Hara was on TalkSport saying he'd take him at Tottenham. He said he's a good manager, he's a very good manager. But I don't know. Like, do we have the players to play Maresca's style of football? It's the same with that whole Xavi thing. Like, Tottenham fans saying, go and get me Xavi Hernandez. I'm thinking...
Can you imagine? He goes, first day of training. Okay, guys, we want to... Well, let's...
Tiki-taka. 1, 2, 1, 2, 4.
No, not that.
I don't know. Yeah, I think if you were to sign Maresca, if you were to sign Xavi at Chelsea makes sense, but Xavi at Tottenham doesn't. Did you see also, just quickly whilst we're talking about Tottenham, did you see that Ali Gold said that the selling of Brennan Johnson hasn't gone down very well in the Tottenham dressing room because he was a very popular person? I mean, what are we doing here, mate? These fucking players.
Sorry. Oh, he's going by.
He's my friend.
Oh, he's going to London. I mean, it's such a long way. He's not going to Melbourne. He's going up the road. He's not even moving house. Come on, let's be having you. Come on, it's rubbish, absolute rubbish. Right, yeah. It's just the same as when the press was Ali Gold involved in that one as well, when they said that if Ange goes, Cuti Romero's leaving as well. Yeah, well, he didn't, did he? He signed a new bloody contract. So I take it all with a pinch of salt, to be honest with you. We also got told that Thomas Frank and Fabio Paratici told him that he was not part of their plans moving forward. Do you believe that when we're told only 4 or 5 days ago that Paratici is leaving the club? Yeah, what do we do at Crystal Palace? He's sat next to Vinay. Take what you hear with a pinch of salt until it's written, or you see them holding the shirt, or they've gone for sure. Yeah.
But by the way, I've just seen. Sorry, I wasn't quite aware of quite how when you said they look the same. They really do look the same, don't they?
Let's have a look them up.
They've got the same shade of tan, the same grade of beard stubble.
Yes.
I mean, the only thing is that Maresca's got a slight dent in his forehead, a slight dent in his noggin that Pep doesn't have. But yeah, they look almost
brother
identical,
from another mother, right? Yeah. No one will notice the difference.
That is absolutely insane.
Yeah, I said to you, they look identical. Well, they look extremely similar.
Yeah.
There'll be no trench coat. There'll be no waistcoat. No cardigans. What about the other game, Sean? So Liverpool versus Leeds. Leeds, who got a cracking 3-3 draw in the reverse leg a few weeks back, managed to hold them out. Dominic Calvert-Lewin didn't extend his 6-goal run, but a fantastic result for Leeds. And it just shows you, Dave Farke was second favourite to get the chop, no more than about 5-6 weeks ago. And he's had the worst run of fixtures, Liverpool, Chelsea, Man City, and yet he's got fantastic results against fantastic results. So they're starting to pull away from the relegation zone, Sean.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, let me get the. So this is we're at the halfway point of the league right now. Halfway point of the league, and this is how it stands. We'll start at the bottom. Leeds 21 points. I thought Leeds were unlucky. By the way, I thought Leeds could have snatched it. They had a couple of good chances there towards the end of the game. Like you say, Dominic Calvert-Lewin puts one in the back of the net, just marginally offside.
Yeah.
Liverpool just look fucking bang average, don't they, mate? I mean, they just don't, and they're sitting comfortably in fourth.
£485 million spent.
But they're sitting comfortably there in fourth. So every other team is worse than them on results. But like, remember, mate, like if have you seen that stat that if the game finished at 85 minutes, Liverpool would be in the relegation zone?
Oh no, it's just been unbelievable. It's just madness. £485 million. And yet you had Spurs last night who got a draw, the worst game I've ever seen, managed to go 1 point closer to fifth place and yet dropped down to 12th.
Yeah.
The league is nuts right now. But listen, you and I both said if there was two teams, if there was one team that we felt was going to survive, it was Sunderland. But Leeds might have a chance, and I think they are in with a chance right now.
I think the bottom three as it is going to go down.
Well, we'll go on to West Ham because they've in after this, but you know they've gone and splashed some cash. But,
yeah, they've done a bit of business. They got some guy from Lazio, haven't they?
Yeah, they've got a couple. Totti, the potato guy, Totti.
What's his name? Hang on, his name is
Totti. His name is
one guy called Totti. There's another guy as well. Hang on. They got the
his name is Tati. It's like Totti, but different. He's the cheaper version. Tati Castellanos, right? That's the Argentinian striker.
And they've got a Portuguese youngster called Pablo.
I think he was a waiter, wasn't he? They threw him in. They threw him in as part of the package.
Yeah. He signed the contract thinking it was his tip or something on the.
Oh my God!
The deal was struck.
Honestly, listen, West Ham are throwing the dice, but they're not going to attract any top player. So I don't know anything about Tati Castellanos. I'm sure Foxy does if he's in the house.
He's in the house.
Good luck with that one. The other game, Sean.
Totti from Timu, Tati.
Timu Tati, yeah. The other one, I don't know if he looks like a potato, Tati, but I wouldn't have thought he looks, he's anything special. The other game, though, Manchester City versus Sunderland. This was a bit of a shock. I expected it to be a tough game because Sunderland obviously had that great draw against Arsenal. Yeah. Silva, Marcus, David Silva.
Sorry, Johnny, stay there 1 second. My door. 1 second.
Sorry. Bernardo Silva got an early goal that was ruled out for offside, and then. Sunderland, I think, were well worth the draw. Was it Bobby who can't remember who it was now? Broby, Bobby, Brian Broby. He had a chance as well. Donnarumma, I think, had a really, really good game. Made some great saves. It just shows you scouting's been fantastic. I mean, they brought in a heck of a lot of players. And one would say quite often when you bring that amount of players, if anyone remembers Fulham from about 3 years ago, spent £100 million on players. No one really fitted and they went straight back down. It was a disaster. But Sunderland have invested wisely and they have a manager that's done an unbelievable job in his first season in the Premier League. Quite unbelievable. I must admit, I thought somehow or other Man City would see it through, maybe a 1-0 win, especially with so many players out for Sunderland AFCON. But no, it didn't happen. And for me, it's a massive 2 points drop by City. And they got Chelsea coming up. So, yeah, I think, listen, the stars are aligned for Arsenal right now. Every time they play someone, they've either got half the team out, they've got the main players missing.
Well, they've got to play Bournemouth next, and then Semenyo's still going to be a Bournemouth player.
Yeah, he won't want to be getting injured, though, will he, Sean?
Well, no, but if I'm Manchester City...
And he's an Arsenal fan, Sean. He's an Arsenal fan.
Sure. Well, hopefully he's a professional first, though. But what I would say is, if you're Manchester City, you're probably more than happy for Semenyo to stay at Bournemouth for 100%, that last game, aren't you?
100%. How to win the hearts and minds of the City supporters by getting the winning goal and taking 3 points for Bournemouth.
100%, mate. 100%. The weekend's fixtures are coming up, so we've got to do the just got to run through the predicciones of last week, and then also take on the next week's predicciones as well. But we've got some transfers.
Big show today, guys. Big show today. Then we'll do all the transfers.
Yeah, should we go through the transfers?
We'll do yesterday's. We'll do the ones. Then we'll do the transfers. Then we'll do predicciones. Yeah.
Okay. All right then.
So
Burnley versus Newcastle.
Well, yeah. I mean, Burnley ran into a very quick 2-0 lead in that game, and deservedly so. They came back though, Burnley, and it took a late goal to tie it up from Bruno Guimaraes. I think 90th, 93rd minute, something like that.
So I got 0 points for that one. You guys got one each. I went for 1-1. You went for 2-0, and so did the chat. Chelsea, Bournemouth, we all got 0 points. We spoke about this yesterday, so we'll sort of rush through these ones. 0 point there. Forest versus Everton. What was the scoreline that was? That was
2-0 to Everton.
That's right. So we all got 0 point there as well. Absolutely shambolic. West Ham versus Brighton. We all went for a 2-1 Brighton victory, and it was 2-2, wasn't it?
Yep.
So 0 points galore there. Arsenal versus Arsenal Villa. I went for 2-2. You went for 3-2 Villa, and the chat went for 2-1 Arsenal. So the Arsenal get the chat get the point. I'm on 0 points from 5 games there.
Shocking.
Man United Wolves. I went for 2-0. You went for 3-1, and the chat went for 2-0. So 0 points there. Unbelievably, absolutely shambolic. Absolutely shambolic.
I think it's even worse this one. I think I'm even worse this week.
Palace versus Fulham. I went for 1-1, as did the chat. So 3 points apiece. You went for 2-2. So 1 point there for you. Liverpool versus Leeds.
I changed. Do you remember? I went from 1-1 to 2-2 to try and get something different.
That's what you see. That's what happens. That's what happens. 0 point. We all got 0 point for Liverpool Leeds because we all went for a home win. Brentford Spurs. I went for a draw, so I get a point. You guys went for Spurs wins, so 0 point. And Sunderland versus Man City. We all went for an away win, therefore we all get 0 points. And in terms of the goal scorers, I went for Esteval, who I don't think did anything.
No, did nothing.
You went for Florian Wirtz, who did nothing.
Yeah, he was superb in the 0-0.
And Cunha as well got nothing.
Yeah. All in all, I think the worst ever week.
Worst results ever. Worst results ever. I got 4 points. You got 2 points. And the chat got 5 points. So well done, the chat. Marginal victory. 136 to the chat in total. 108 to you, Jonny, and I'm on 148. So
Let us know if you're in the chat and you want to do the predictions for the chat for this week. Do you want to do the super chats and then we'll go into the
some transfers? Yeah,
transfer news.
Okay, big up to Roy Viker. Big up to you, my man. He says, I hate to say it, but we need an interim manager until the end of the season and then bring in Mauricio Pochettino. Roy Viking's a Tottenham fan. Big up to you, Roy. Hope you're okay, mate. Up in north of Norway. I bet it's pitch black up there again right now. I don't know who the interim manager would be. I don't know this whole interim thing. You might as well just stick with
Harry Redknapp. He's available, sitting at home having a cup of tea.
You having a word that's original. What is he, 79 now?
Could you imagine? He'd walk in there and go, look, guys, I want you to go out there, bang it about a bit.
Yeah, he's a bit like Liam Rosner, just an 8-year-old version of it.
No, he's
win the game, you fucking idiots.
Right, what I want you to do is get hold of the ball, pass it, and put it in the net. Okay,
yeah.
I'll be fairer than that.
I can't be fairer than that. Hanging out the back of his Range Rover. Big up to you, Roy. Thank you very much indeed. Logan, a Tottenham fan, has also put in a super chat. Big up to you, mate. With that, you get the choo to you, buddy. Choo to you. Thank you very much indeed, my man. And also to Chudini. Big up to you, Chudini. Always here, always supporting. And Logan, you're always here supporting as well, Logan. Big up to both of you guys. Thank you very much indeed. And to Roy. Right, let's get into some of these transfer news, views, and clues then, Johnny, because there's lots of them knocking about. Tottenham Hotspur apparently
are we doing no tunes today, Sean? No tunes?
No tunes?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Of course, I forgot what show I'm on.
All stink.
Forgot what show I'm on. Let's get the transfer news, views, and clues going. What are we doing here? There we go.
The rumor mill, it's time we went there to speculate, gesticulate on who will go where.
Yeah, there's lots of them today. We got to separate rumours from facts, but we never let a lie get in the way of a good story on Football Inc.
Definitely not. Well, the main story out today, mate, is that, from a Tottenham perspective at least, quickly, is the Semenyo deal's obviously done because he's got himself a nasty injury. So we're straight up the paddle without a creek. Oh, sorry,
Vino, you
without
mean?
a paddle again.
Vino, you mean?
Savino, yeah, Savino. What did I say?
You said, I'm sure you said Semenyo.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's got himself injured. Pep Guardiola said, yeah, it doesn't look good for Savio. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that he might be injured. It might just mean it doesn't look good for Savio because he knows that Savio is going to Tottenham and therefore his future looks pretty bleak. But yeah, that one looks like it's cooked.
Do you think they're saying, well, listen, ring up Spurs. Hi, yeah, Thomas and Paratici. Listen, we've done you a favour. We got him injured so that you don't have to take him to Spurs, pay the money, and then get him injured.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll deliver him in the morning.
We'll save you half the time. Be interesting though, that one. So if that one's on the shit heap, then I don't know where we go from there. Arsenal midfielder Ethan Nwaneri is on the radar of Bournemouth for a potential loan move until the end of the season.
Great move, that. Great
move. Nwaneri has slid down Arteta's pecking order since the summer recruitment. He has not played a single minute in the last 6 Premier League matches. Neither is Eberechi Eze, by the way, in the last 3 at least. And the club are conscious that their youngest ever player needs consistent senior minutes to continue his development. Is Nwaneri the youngest ever player? I thought Max Dowden was their youngest ever player.
Max Dowden is, yeah, but that's poor journalism, Sean. Poor journalism. You won't see such poor journalism here in the Football Inc. studio. Just quickly back to Spurs. Samu Agahawa. I still don't see how Spurs are going to pay the massive release clause for him, and I don't even think he's good enough. Personally, there are other players that I would rather sign, but the one that just doesn't go away, and it's only 2 clubs that are linked with him, is Conor Gallagher. Given the choice between Spurs and Man United, he's only choosing one club, right?
I don't think Man United would want to go for him, would they?
Well, they've still been linked with him, mate. I mean, they want Anderson.
Yeah, I think they want
Believer, and they want Walton. But maybe for where they are at the moment, that Conor Gallagher maybe on loan. No, don't fancy it.
I just think that Conor Gallagher. I think that Manchester United are going to want to bring in a player that's just higher propensity. I think they want to rebuild that spine with a bit of a younger model. I think they'll get Carlos Baleba if they want to pay enough money. I think that United have always got the money, haven't they? They've always got the money to pay for these things.
Yeah,
doesn't mean that the players will end up being brilliant there. But to me, I don't know if Conor Gallagher is really what they're trying to achieve. I think they want someone that they can build a team around for the next 10 years.
Uncertainty. I mean, if there's uncertainty at our club, there's massive uncertainty at Man United and at Crystal Palace. You know, if you're the agent and you're trying to take a player to Palace, I mean, I'm not sure what Brennan Johnson's agent said to him. Look, Oliver Glasner's going. We've got no idea who the manager's going to be. And you could be on your way out again in 12 months' time because the new manager doesn't fancy you because you can't go past the player. It's a bit of a strange one. And the same there with Ruben Amorim. But Arsenal, Arteta's going nowhere, and Arsenal are preparing an aggressive effort to sign Arda Güler from Real Madrid this January or in the summer, due to the fact that they know that Real Madrid are looking to bring back our friend midfielder from Como. What's his name again? Keep forgetting his name.
Who from Como?
The midfielder.
Nico Paz? Nico Paz?
Yeah, Nico Paz. Yeah. So they think that they would have a good chance of signing him with an 80 million euro bid. Not sure about that one. Arsenal have also got a very strong interest in a very highly rated 18-year-old Marseille star, Robinho Vaz, though they are in competition with Chelsea, who are in competition for everyone who's got two legs and can kick a ball. That's Brazilian or Ecuadorian. Yep. So no surprise there.
Yeah, there's a lot of these players that are being linked. I mean, Tottenham Hotspur had a 13 million euro bid rejected yesterday for Souza, the left back from Santos. Apparently, Santos wants 17 million euros. Tottenham at the moment not willing to go there for him.
I mean, it's just pathetic. It's same old, same old.
But do you want another 19-year-old at Tottenham, mate?
No, but I mean, if you fancy him, you know, why are you arguing over $3 million? Well,
I agree with you on that one, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Right, if you've identified him, get him. That's half the problem. Someone else will come along and then you wish that you had got him. Meanwhile, Chelsea are eyeing the talented young Santos defender Souza, but face competition from AC Milan, Newcastle United and Nottingham Forest. Guess who's going to end up getting the player?
Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest. Yeah.
100% Nottingham Forest. 100%.
Watch this space, guys. Souza will be a Forest player soon enough.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've looked him up. I've watched him on the Y Scout, mate. He's got a wonderful cross on him. His crossing looks unbelievable. He looks like he's got close control, technical, very good player. Yeah, and he's got a massive cross on his chain. I think he is a player that looks like he's got a bit of defensive resilience as well. I think he definitely leans forward leaning. I don't actually, to be honest, I feel like he reminds me a little bit of like Anthony Robinson. He reminds me a little bit of maybe not Anthony wrong. Maybe Neco Williams is probably not a bad comparison. You know, a little bit tricky, a little bit technical. Got a lovely cross on him, but not the biggest frame. So it'll be interesting to see where he ends up. Yeah, I agree with you, mate. If they want a certain price point, you know who's going to get involved, don't you?
I just don't understand. Just go along and pay it. Just pay it. If you've identified him, our talent scouts have identified X. Just go and get it done. I don't understand it. Chelsea, on the other hand, just go and buy the player, and we only read about it. Deal done. Chelsea are exploring the possibility of signing Emmanuel Omega in January instead of the summer, as they also look to raid Blueco. For those who don't know, Blueco is Chelsea's other company other than Clear Lake Capital. Souza, Chelsea are looking to offload quite a few players. Axel Diassi, Raheem Sterling, they got about 4 or 5 players they look to sell right now. So I think watch this space for them. Just quickly, I know because this isn't all about Spurs. Do you think Spurs are going to offload anyone else this window? Do you see Basuma managing to get sold off for the last bit of his contract?
Yeah, I think he'll go. I think he'll go on loan or be torn up or something. And I also think maybe Dragusin will go on. I think Dragusin will go on loan as well, potentially. Yeah.
Okay.
We got rid of Kota Takai today, and someone put in the chat, Kota Takai's gone on loan to Borussia Mönchengladbach, and they've got an option to buy him for less money than what we paid for him.
I don't want anyone saying anything about my Johan. I couldn't spot a talent if it jumped up and bit me on the nose. Lang.
Right. Yeah.
Useless, mate. Useless. Liverpool are closing in on the Club Brugge defender who you and I have spoken about quite a lot of times on this show, the Ecuadorian Joel Ordonez from Club Brugge for around 40 million. This is a signing that they desperately needed to make. Desperate.
Yeah. Is that what's the price point on it?
40 million euros.
Yeah, he's going to be a quality player. He's a monster.
I think that's a good value, mate, to be honest.
I think so. I mean, from what I've seen of Ordonez, mate, I think he looks very composed. He reminds me a little bit of like Gleison Bremer, sort of big, solid rock of a player, good in the air, loves to tackle, but he's also consummate ease with his passing as well. I think he'll do really well. And listen, there's not many players that Bruges deliver and then develop rather and then deliver somewhere else that end up struggling, right? So I'm pretty sure
100%.
They will be a really good player.
I'll tell you, Ecuador look like a real strong.
Yeah, you wouldn't mind getting them in your sweepstake, would you?
No, I mean, with Hincapié, Ordonez, Caicedo, Estepinian. I mean, there's a whole plethora of top players coming through from Ecuador right now. So I think Liverpool will be very happy with that signing. Harvey Elliott, I don't know what's going on there. Do you think there's something untoward? Liverpool said he's got no future at the club.
He's gone to MLS, hasn't he?
Well,
he's gone to Seattle or something this morning, hasn't he?
Oh, was he gone this morning? I missed it this morning because last night Liverpool said he's not coming back, and Aston Villa said he won't be playing football.
Yeah, I think he's gone to.
Wow,
where is he?
How are you playing for Liverpool last summer in a title-winning team, getting minutes? You go to the championship, to the under-21s, you're one of the star players. You get a move to Villa and you end up in the MLS 6 months later. Do you think, there's something going on that we're not aware of?
Charlotte FC, sorry. Charlotte FC.
Wow. Is there something we don't know of?
I don't know, mate. I don't know. Maybe he's just a bit of a donut. Maybe he just doesn't care. Maybe I don't know. I always liked him. How
do you fall off the cliff that far?
I don't know, but he's only on loan. He's only going on loan.
Yeah, but
Charlotte,
still. You know? Is that the only club he could get? He had to go to Charlotte FC.
Oh, there you go. He can't secure a further Premier League loans. No other option than.
I see. Okay, fair enough, Billy. Thanks for that, mate.
He hasn't joined yet, though, but he looks like he's on his way. Yeah.
I don't know how.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Oscar Bob, mate. Oscar Bob. The star's fallen on Oscar Bob, but Manchester City say they were quite happy to loan him out to get him to rediscover his career. He said he could leave, but he's been offered to Newcastle and other clubs. Some saying to Newcastle and Germany on loan, others on loan with an option. I'm not sure here. I mean, it's quite unbelievable because I thought he was going to be a really good player, Oscar Bob, but the injuries have just piled up.
I think he will be a good player. I think he's a very good player.
Injuries,
I rate him. But yeah, injuries are going to injure, aren't they? Chelsea are interested in 18-year-old Greece and Genk midfielder Konstantinos Karetsis. He's been linked with Arsenal too, but it's Chelsea who have the strongest, most concrete interest. Mate, they don't learn their lesson either, do they? It's 18-year-olds, any 18-year-old, any 17-year-old, any 16-year-old.
15, mate. We'll bring him up. We'll pay you now, and we'll bring us over in 3 years.
Yeah, you have to worry, like, you know, if old Todd Bowley might be seen outside of school with a fucking trench coat and a pair of binoculars looking at the playground. You might have to get put on a register somewhere. He's buying up so many kids.
The Epstein of football. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, mate. Honestly.
Allegedly.
He's flying them to Bowley Island. That's where he's storing all the players.
He's storing them in an underground cloud. What are we doing here?
Manchester United, right? They're linked with everybody. If anyone who watched the show, anyone. I think what they do, the agents come out and said, right, here's a story for you guys, right? My player's been linked with Man United. Man United don't know anything about it. The scouting team don't know anything about it. So you've got those mixed in with the genuine ones. So I'll let you decide which one of these you think are genuine. So this one, I believe, is genuine. Manchester United have held initial exploratory talks with super agent Jorge Mendes over a potential transfer of Al Hilal midfielder Ruben Neves. And Manchester United are also seeking to bolster their defence and have identified Roma's even Ndikia as a possible option, who most Spurs fans, had identified a couple of years ago. And this other one is a player Sean and I have spoken about quite often as well, and that's Jeremy Jacquet. Good player. We like him, don't we?
Yeah, he's going to be a quality player. He's going to be you'll hear the name Jeremy Jacquet for a long time to come. He's going to be great. Well, sorry, where's he linked to?
Well, he's linked to Man United as well.
Is he? Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And the last two,
they need a centre back. They need a
100%. Joshua Zirkzee still desperate to try and get out of his nightmare at Man United. I'm not quite sure what benefit they're doing. They're devaluing the asset as they
scored a goal, didn't he, against Wolves? Was it? Did he score against Wolves?
He just wants out. Roma have put in bids for him for a loan with maybe an option. Nothing's happening. And the other one, which has just gone on and on and on. This is like the worst. This is like EastEnders. This Kobe Mainoo, who's been held against his will at Man United, won't let him be sold. Won't play him though in a game. Rumours of Everton a few days ago, but that one seems to have gone cold, Sean, on loan.
Do you know what? I went back and looked at Kobe Mainoo's passing, specifically his passing, because I always rated his ability. His close control was quite clever at Man United last season or season before, whenever it was. Excuse me. His passing, if he was just a little bit bigger, a little bit more physical. I know he's 6 foot, right? But he's super skinny, isn't he? And super lightweight. Yeah. If he could get in the gym and put on the sort of the weight to be able to handle the physicality, I think he would be a really good asset for a team that's looking to do a bit. I don't personally want him at Tottenham because I think that Tottenham should be looking for something a little bit different as a profile. But actually, he's a very, very tidy passer of the football. And in close control, he can get himself out of a jam as well. And he could be the tempo master. He could develop into a tempo master midfielder. But I just think that at the moment, part of the problem is United don't want to let him go necessarily because they're not sure what they're going to do with him. Or they're not sure if they want to let him go because he's one of their own, all that stuff. And also there's the homegrown thing. Maybe it just helps him out.
His career, though, Sean. It's killing him.
He is killing his career. 100% is killing his career. But I think that he would. If I'm trying to think of a team in the Premier League that really needs that sort of profile, and to be honest, the profile that he is, if it's just because he's lightweight, I don't want him. But I actually think that the team that needs a player that can do what he does, probably the most that would be of that kind of caliber that he'd want to play for, would be Tottenham. I can understand the logic of people that want Kobe Mainoo or Tottenham are looking at him. I don't think he will. Like I said, I don't think it will happen. I don't particularly want him.
Loan move?
Yeah, I don't know if United are going to loan a player to Tottenham though. And also I just feel like Tottenham are relying too much on loan moves a little bit, aren't they? If you do too, I personally think that all transfers in an ideal world would be loans before you buy, as long as the option is there that can protect you and that no one else can come in and unsettle it or gazump it or anything else. Because it's nice to see before you commit. However, it also does stink of not really having a game plan if you don't know what you want, and therefore you're just settling for 6 months or 12 months loan deals all the time. It just means that you don't really have a vision or a plan that you're trying to execute.
No, listen,
he's a very interesting. I do think he'll be a very good player.
I feel for him though.
He needs to put some weight on.
I don't know if he's between a rock and a hard post, and I think Man United are. They're devaluing their assets. They've devalued so many of those assets who have all left Manchester United on the whole and performed much better than they ever did at Man U, which says quite a lot. One player Real Madrid are interested in. We've spoken about him a lot on this show. He will go eventually, and that's Keith Schmidt. They're looking for.
They're not going to sell him. They're not going to sell him in the January, I don't think.
No, well, I don't know. It's Real Madrid. Maybe in the summer, but the Dutch one
can't possibly need another
player. He is,
18-year-old. They can't possibly need another kid though. They've got so many. They don't need it. Surely not. And like I don't know. We'll find out. But Keith Schmidt's going to be a brilliant player. Yeah, he's some people refer to him as like the next Kevin De Bruyne because he can play more advanced.
Fantastic.
Then other people refer to him as like the next Frankie De Jong because he can sit back and play the playmaking role from deeper. He really is a very well-rounded kid.
Frankie De Jong. If Spurs were signing, it'd be Frankie De Wong. Wrong. That's all we sign.
Something De Wong.
Something Wong. I mean, who signs Takai for 5 million and sells him for less with an option to sell him for less? If it's true. Sevilla legend Sergio Ramos is considering buying his former club. Reports claim that the Spain defender has inquired about purchasing a stake in the La Liga side. Interesting. What happened to Burnley?
Which team? Sorry, which team?
Sevilla.
He wants to buy a stake in Sevilla, does he? Wow.
Yeah. Maybe he's got Saudi backing, mate. Maybe.
Possibly. Possibly. You know, they're all over it, aren't they? They're all over it.
Have you got any others? I haven't got any others.
Yeah, so we got there's a story out about Newcastle United are set to approach Toulouse over Dayan Matali or Matali. I'm not sure how you say his name.
Got nothing to lose by putting in the bid, that's for sure.
He's liked by all inside Newcastle's recruitment team. Who is Newcastle's recruitment team, Foxy, by the way?
The dinner lady.
Who is it that's now in charge?
How many have they had? Is it 3 directors of football in the last 18 months or less? Yeah.
Well, a lot of people, one of them left and went to United. One of them just left as well. Who's the current, is it Eddie Howe? Who's Eddie Howe working with? I don't know. But either way, the story says that he's liked by everybody inside Newcastle's recruitment team. He is athletic, comfortable on the ball, and can also play as a left-sided centre-back. The club would see his addition as accelerating summer plans. That's from the Daily Mail. I don't know too much about the Toulouse player, 19-year-old defender, Dayan Matali. I've not seen too much of Toulouse.
One has just come in from our friend Tony Rodriguez in Sweden. Jamie Donnelly set to join Oxford United on loan for the remainder of the season after his recall from Stoke City, and he will join Will Lancashire.
That's not bad, is it? That's not a bad move.
No, as Oxford struggle right at the bottom of the league. I think they're second from bottom of the league, second or third from bottom of the league. So, yeah.
Not bad. Andy Howe, is it? Andy, I know he's joking.
Anyhow.
Appreciate you. I want a drink from your wide eye. That's a weird fucking name. I love that though. Big up to you. Thank you for the compliment. Oxford are a terrible team, but it'd be nice for Donnelly and Lancashire to partner up with
time.
No, he does need playing time for sure. Do you think there's any future for Jamie Donnelly at Tottenham, mate?
Well, he's going to have to show up. Listen, I've watched him through the time, and I always rated him as a midfielder. Only time will tell. Sometimes you've got to go backwards to come forwards. One manager who's not messing around is Unai Emery, who's declared, "I'm demanding of our club in the transfer window." He's outlined how demanding he is of the hierarchy at Aston Villa as the club look to navigate, which is what I was talking about before, the PSR. They're on the brink. They've got a UEFA fine hanging over them, Sean, remember? but Villa completed the signing of 19-year-old winger Alisson from Jameo in a deal worth £10 million. But they're struggling at the moment. I think they might need to sell. They sold Ramsey. Was Ramsey, wasn't it? They sold to Newcastle.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Sorry, talk about, mate, I thought he was. I thought Destiny was joking. He's serious. Eddie Howe, who falls out with every DOF he's ever had, the current head of first team recruitment is Andy Howe, Eddie's brother.
There you go. Keep it in the family.
Fucking hell! I didn't know that. And Foxy's saying we just got Ross Wilson from Forest.
Yeah, Ross Wilson. Edu's still at Forest, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that's bonkers. That's absolutely bonkers. Other stories. We see Fulkrug's gone to AC Milan. That one's complete today.
Unbelievable. He couldn't hit up. I mean, he was shocking for us. And the other one, which is quite an interesting one, Hertzler has said that Pascal Gross, he rates very, very highly as rumours continue to grow that he could potentially return to Brighton.
I thought he's gone to Brighton. I thought it was a here we go. I thought it was done already.
Was it here we go this morning?
I thought it was yesterday. Pascal Gross.
Not yet. Not according to 40 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah. It's not quite done yet. No. Interesting. You never go back to your ex.
Right? He's at Dortmund, yes?
He's at Dortmund right now, yeah. Yeah. Very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Who wants to play? Is that you done? Should we do predicciones?
Yeah, let's do predicciones. Let's do the predicciones.
Right, guys, we need someone, a member or someone who hasn't done it, to step up to do the predictions for the chat this week. So please let us know in the chat if you'd like to step up and do the predictions this week.
Do we have a winner?
Is that Adam Farley? Go on. I think Adam Farley.
Adam Farley, you want to do it? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I think it is. Adam, you up for it? Just let us know.
Where are your papers?
Archibald Ives.
Yeah. Oh, Destiny wants to do it.
Okay.
Sorry, Destiny wants to do it. Sorry, Adam. Destiny put his hand up earlier. We'll get you on the next one, Adam. We'll get you on the next one, okay? All right, guys and girls, it's time to do the prediction.
Who's gonna win this weekend? Gotta predict the scores. Gotta be Nostradamus, picking wins, losses, and draws. Who's gonna win this weekend? Gotta predict the scores. Gotta be Nostradamus, picking wins, losses, and draws.
All righty then. You know the rules, guys. You know the rules. The current scores on the draws are 108 points to Johnny, 136 to the chat, 148 to yours truly. 3 points for a correct predictione, 1 point for a correct result, but incorrect scoreline, 0 point for everything else. You also get to pick a player that hasn't been picked before, and for every goal they score, you get 3 points, and for every assist that they participate in, you get an additional point. We won't take too long on each game in the kind of build up to it, but let's go through it. Aston Villa versus Nottingham Forest, a Midlands derby of sorts.
Dyche needs this one. Listen, Dyche has got 2 tough games. He's got Forest and then he's got West Ham. He's got to get some points out of one of these. I personally don't think it's going to be this game. Although Villa, having won 11 on the trot, are we about to see a reversal where all of a sudden they can't win a game?
No, not against Nottingham Forest. 100% not. This is too easy for me. I'm going for 2-0 to Villa. All the points are going Villa's direction. Let's go, Destiny. What are you saying, my man? What are you saying? The chat is saying 2-0 Villa, 3-0 Villa. Everyone's picking a home win.
2-1 for me. 2-1. Villa Forest. 2-1 Villa.
All right. 2-1 for you. And the Desto has gone for 2-0 as well. He's already copying me. He knows what time it is. Interesting. Brighton versus Burnley, the double Bs. Are Brighton going to get back to winning ways, dropping points against West? Brighton are a team that they go up and down. They're
They're low at the moment, but all the burrs. For me, I'm going for a Brighton 3-0 victory.
3-0.
Yeah,
I'm going to go for 2-1 to Brighton. I think Brighton will get back to winning ways, but I don't think it will be that easy. What's the chat saying? 3-1, 2-0 Brighton, 4-0 Brighton, 3-1 Brighton, 6-7, 6-7. 1-0 is what my man Desto is saying. Big up to the Dest. Big up to the Dest. Dest is the best. Bit of a boring game though. This one is all stinkers.
What you're going to go for, Sean?
I went for 2-1 Brighton.
2-1 Brighton. Okay.
Wolves versus West Ham, relegation fodder. Both teams need it. Wolves, I think, have already settled their. They know what's coming. Sorry, Ryan. I know you're a Wolves fan, but I think we all know that Wolves are down. West Ham, though, mate, need 3 points. They almost had 3 points against Brighton, and they let it slip. I think West Ham might be able to get a victory here away from home, a rare victory away from home. A score draw might be more likely, but I'm going to go for 2-1 to West Ham. And I think West Ham are going to fight and scrap with their fingernails, claw with their fingernails for everything they can get. I think they might come away with the points on this one.
I'm going to go for Wolves. I think Edwards has finally got them actually playing better football. And I think they're going to win. A rare, very rare win. 2-1 Wolves to beat West Ham.
That's actually what the chat have gone for as well via Destiny. I'm going to change my scoreline. Apologies. I'm going to go for 1-1. There's not enough in it.
Edging his bets, gents. Here we go. Bournemouth versus Arsenal. Big game. Big game. What are you thinking, Sean?
I think I'm going to go for what am I going to say? I'm going to say I think Arsenal are going to. I'm going to say they're going to drop points today. I'm going to say 2-2.
I was going to go 1-1.
Are you still going to go 1-1?
Yep.
Ooh, interesting. Chance for the chat here. Chance for Destiny to pick the obvious prediction. Everyone's going for an Arsenal win, but you and I have gone for.
I've gone for a 1-1 draw.
Yeah, Bournemouth beat Arsenal last season at home. They did. Everybody else is going for an Arsenal win, though. Chance for Destiny to get a little march on.
Where is Destiny gone?
He's gone for 3-1 to the Arsenal. Interesting. There'll be goals in the game, though, for sure. There will be goals in the game. Leeds versus Manchester United, Johnny. What are you saying? Cracking game historically.
I tell you what, Leeds have only lost 2 games at home all season. Aston Villa and Spurs. And I think it's going to continue. 2-1 Leeds.
2-1 Leeds. Interesting. I'm going to go for a big one as well. I'm going to go 3-2 to Leeds. I think Leeds are going to do it. And if Leeds and West Ham were to win, Forest had to look over their shoulders a little bit. So does every team.
Huge game in the week, though. Huge game with West Ham versus Forest.
Yeah.
Huge.
Oh, is that midweek as well?
Yeah.
Midweek fixtures, is there? Yeah. What's Destiny saying there then? Destiny's saying 2-2. A Desto 2-2. Okie dokie do. Everton, Brentford. Boring Brentford. Boring
I'm
Everton.
Going to go 2-1 Everton.
2-1 to Everton.
Yeah. I think Everton are grinding it out.
Yeah, I'm going to go 2-0. 2-0 to Everton. I don't see there's any problems there for Everton. Brentford away from home, nowhere near as good as they are at home.
What's Destiny gone there? 1-1.
Huh?
Has Destiny gone 1-1?
Has he?
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, 1-1. Unless he did the last one, 1-1.
No, he said 2-1. He said 2-2 on the last one. I can't see it.
1-1. 1-1.
I can't see it.
Yeah, I can see it. 102. 102. He's gone.
No, he's not. He said 1-0.
Oh, is he? Okay.
You're making up, mate. You're making things up.
Sorry, I thought I saw 1-1. Sorry, beg your pardon.
Fulham, Liverpool.
Marco Silva, 4 unbeaten, right? At home to Liverpool, who are struggling big time at the moment. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw, Sean.
Yeah. Okay. I'm also going to go for a score draw. I'm going to say 1-1.
Who to?
To me. 1-1 to me. He's saying 2-1 to Fulham.
Not a bad shout. Got to be honest, not a bad shout.
1-0 Liverpool, 3-2 Liverpool. Destiny saying sabotage. Yeah, he's trying to sabotage you, mate. He's trying to sabotage you, the dirty little git, Johnny. He's trying to screw you over. He sees second place as achievable. Destiny's gone 2-0 Liverpool. 2-0 to Liverpool. Oh, no, that's the wrong way around.
Got it?
2. Yep.
Okay, so Newcastle versus Crystal Palace. I think Palace are struggling just now. I know Brenda Johnson will be there for Palace, probably scoring his debut. But I'm going to go for a 3-1 Newcastle win.
Same
score?
Yep.
See, ladies and gentlemen, he's protecting his lead.
Fucking hell! I got such a lead, mate. I could go wild on every single prediction and still romp home. I don't know what you want from me. This is too easy. It's too easy. First at Christmas. First from game week 1.
Yeah, don't worry. Destiny's going to pull it back for the chat.
Where's Destiny?
Destiny's gone 3-1 to the tune. 2-1 to the
2-1 to the tune. Okay.
Yeah, there'll be the talk of the tune.
Tottenham, Sunderland.
Well, Sunderland are the team of the moment, aren't they?
I've gone for 1-1.
They'll bring a fantastic support with them down from the northeast, but I think Spurs might do this. I'm going to go 1-0 Spurs.
1-0 to Spurs, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I've gone 1-1. I think it's been a boring game. I'm with Biggie Spurs here. Says it's Lubo Ash says 2-1 to Sunderland. Spurs King is predicting a 1-0 Sunderland victory. Fucking hell. Jesus. And there's very few people that are backing Tottenham.
Yeah.
And this chat is mainly Tottenham. Madness. Where is the total shit show? Where's the Destiny? There he is. Can't not back us at home. So what have you said then?
So what's your score?
2-1 Spurs, he says. 2-1 Spurs.
Okay.
And then the final game, big one. City Chelsea.
Wow, this is a massive game. If City don't win this, I think it's all over. Personally, I think because the gap will just become 8 points. You know, if they win 7 or 8 points. No manager. They've got the under-21 coach, I think, taking the game on the weekend. Maybe he'll change it up a bit. But I'm going to go 2-1 Man City.
2-1, yeah?
Yeah.
I've gone 3-1 to Manchester City. I think they'll be easy pickings. Don't see anything happening there. It's going to be two Destiny and 3-1 for Desto as well. 3-1 for Destiny as well. All right, that's the 10. That's the 10 scores. We now need a player. Here's the previously picked players at Destiny. You can't pick. You can't pick Cunha. You can't pick Ekitike. You can't pick Cherky, Saka, Harvey Barnes, Thiago, Foden, Odebear, Bowen, Rogers, Gakpo, Voltamade, Haaland, Grealish, Kudus, Rice, Richie, and Salah. And Johnny, you can't pick Delap, Gokares, Pedro, Mateta, Evanilson, Foden, Saka, Gordon, Welbeck, Bowen, Haaland, Waltamade, Muwani, Ekitike, Bowen, Wirtz, I think you used Madueke and you used Cunha. You haven't repicked Cunha.
No, I haven't used those yet. Yeah.
Right, and I can't have Evan Nilsson, Pedro, Esteval, Mwani, Foden, Isak, Thiago, Welbeck, Watkins, Jesus, Voltamade, Haaland, Grealish, Salah, Guacamole, Johnson, Semenyo, or Ekitike.
Do you know who I'm going to go for, Sean?
Who?
I'm going to go for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I never thought I'd ever say those words.
Wowzers. All right. I am going to go for Vissa.
Good call. That's a good call, mate. That's a good call. What's the chat going?
Trying to find him.
Destiny, who are you picking? Name your player.
Where is he, Desto? He's looking for all the options that he's got, and he hasn't come back yet. He's pissed off.
He hasn't.
he's disappeared. No, he hasn't. He's somewhere. Oh, Destiny said DCL, did he? Has he said DCL?
No, he hasn't, has he?
Oh, look. No, he hasn't said that. The last message he said was 3-1 City.
Richarlison. He's gone.
Gone for Richarlison.
Yeah, 309. Not a bad shout. Not a bad shout. Due a goal. Sean's trying to hide his, like, bursting out laughing. He's trying to hold it in.
We are even in the dance.
Oh dear. I can see his feet were tapping underneath the table as soon as he saw the word Richarlison.
Wait, did one of them just say Dominic Calvert-Lewin and the other one say Richie? Oh, looking back on him.
Oh dear. Very funny. What was I going to say? Guys, if you're in the chat, please hit the like button. And guys, if you're watching for the first time, wherever you're from, please tell us who you support and where you're from, and hit that subscribe button. And if you're listening now in audio or you tune in, please hit the follow button. We're trying to grow both on Spotify and on Apple. And on Spotify, you can actually also watch us on, as well as listen to us for you. Jonny in the mud. I'm not sure what that's in relation to.
Picking DCL.
Oh, maybe. We shall see. Listen, I've been in the mud all season. I am the Wolves of predictions. No shame in it. I can hold my hand up. It hasn't been the best year for it. Sean, have you got anything else there? Have you any late transfer news?
I might as well just go down the trophy shop right now and get myself engraved as champion, because there's a few points in it. But when you guys pick those sorts of names and you allow me to pick Vissa,
mate, you're using up a lot of your big names, mate. Don't worry, you'll be picking over the bones soon enough.
Mate, there's a whole bunch of new players about to join the Premier League over the next 30 days. You know, there'll be a whole new raft of players that you're picking from game week 22 onwards. What are we doing here? You guys don't. You're picking Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Richie. I mean, what are we doing here?
Are you saying you're going to end up next week naming Tati Castellanos as your?
Maybe. Yeah? He might make it into my team.
I want to see if he looks like a giant.
I might have Sammy Wagger Howard to pick from, or Francolino Jew. I might have a little bit of that.
Lookman. Who knows?
There's lots of players that are going to be joining the football ranks in the next 3 weeks. You know. But yeah, you guys pick your Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Destiny said, I said Dominic Calvert-Lewin, but I'll stick with Richie. I've got a good feeling. I had a good feeling last year.
The week Sean picks DCL, have that flip-flop tune on standby.
Yeah.
Listen, mate, the week that I pick Dominic Calvert-Lewin is the week that I give up football, okay?
Guys, if you're watching this weekend and you see Dominic Calvert-Lewin score a goal or get an assist, I want you dancing around the living room knowing that Sean's going to be getting it.
Like this.
Oh, yeah, nothing but the best tunes. Nothing but the best tunes on this show.
We love it. We love it. Guys.
That's about it, Sean, isn't it?
Yeah. We'll leave it there.
We'll be back tomorrow. I'm around tomorrow. You around tomorrow, Sean?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, we're around tomorrow. So if you've got nothing to do, tell your friends. And we'll be back entertaining you with some more beautiful dance tunes and a bit of banter. And thanks for coming. It's goodbye from me.
See you guys. Goodbye from this guy. See ya. Bye.
Bye.